won't sleep. Your shadow still knows where to find me. Every clock ticks like it's counting my regrets. Every breath tastes like something I never said. Your sweater's folded where you left it before. Still smells like the rain and promises we wore. I trace your name on the fog of the glass, watching the present to the past, hold until the present turn into the past. I told myself I would be stronger by now. The time would teach my heart how to let you go. But every song on the radio knows I'm still here, loving you alone. I smile when they ask me if I'm okay. I smile when they ask me if I'm okay. I lie like it's just another habit I learned, but inside your goodbye still replays a sentence unfinished, a page that still burns. I'm weeping in the margins of everything we were, writing tears where the world can't see the words. Between every line there's a piece of you, bleeding through the truth I never knew. I'm screaming softly so no one hears, drowning my heart in unspoken fears. I read our story till my hands shake, still weeping in the margins of love we couldn't say. I passed the places we used to call ours, same street lights, different stars. The cafe still plays that song you love. It hits me harder than I thought it would. Your laugh still lives in the cracks of my mind, a sudden echo I never leave behind. I see your face in strangers I pass. Every almost you makes my heart collapse. They say love fades if you don't hold on, but mine stayed even when you were gone. I learned how to breathe without you near, but I never learned how to disappear. If I could rewrite the night you left, I'd underline the words I meant. I'd circle every chance we missed and beg the ending to coexist. I'm weeping in the margins of everything we were. My heart's a book full of unanswered words. Between every line there's a memory, still asking why you couldn't stay with me. I'm breaking quietly page by page, love handwritten in invisible pain. No one sees what these pages take, still within the margins of love we couldn't say. If love is a lesson, I failed the test. I knew your flaws, I loved you less. No more than that. I stay when it hurt, I stay when it bled. I stayed till my heart had nothing left. You said forever like it was a song, but the melody didn't last that long. Now every promise sounds out of tune, played in a room that still smells like you. Do you ever read what we used to be? Do the pages still cry when you think of me? Or did you close the book without a scar? While I memorized who we are, I trade every night I learn to be strong, just to hear you say my name once more. But wishes don't write a different end, they just tear the paper again and again. I'm weeping in the margins of every goodbye, where love fades slowly line by line. Every silence says what you couldn't say, every tear knows why you walked away. I'm holding on to letters never sent, Two words that died before they meant. If loving you was my only mistake, I'd make it again for your name's sake. So I'll close the book, but not the pain. Some stories ache even when they end. If you ever find these tears someday, know they live where love still stays. I'm not asking you to come back again, I just needed you to know where I've been. Still weeping in the margins quietly of a love that will always remember me. Midnight finds me wide awake again, talking to the ceiling like a friend. Every thought keeps circling your name, like it's written where I feel the pain. The city sleeps but my heart won't lie. Your goodbye still echoes every night. I fold my dreams where we used to be, between the lines of our memories. Try to erase you page by page, but love doesn't fade, it stains. Every promise that we couldn't keep still breathes inside of me. They say time heals everything, but time just taught me how to pretend. I learned how to smile in public and cry when the day finally ends. This is love scribbled in pain, written where no one looks away. Every word cuts deep like rain, falling on a heart that breaks the same. I wrote your name then crossed it out, but the ink bled through somehow. This is love scribbled in pain, a story I can't erase. Places we used to know, some love stays, but I walk alone. Your laughter hides in familiar songs. Every note reminds me where I'm wrong. Your ghost still sleeps on my side of the bed, whispers things we never said. I hold my breath when the nights grow cold, missing hands I used to hold. If loving you was a crime I chose, I plead guilty, I suppose. Because even now, through all this ache, my heart still knows your shape. If I could rewrite the truth we lost, I'd underline what love still costs. I'd change the ending, steal the page. Before goodbye, learn my name. This is love scribbled in pain, every tear a fragile phrase, between the words I couldn't say. Your memory still remains. I try to burn the letters down, but ashes spell your name somehow. This is love scribbled in pain, a fire I can't escape. Distant strings, slow breathing space. Do you ever think of me at night, when the world is quiet, when the stars don't shine? Do you feel the weight of what we were, or did my love mean less than yours? I stayed when it was hard to breathe, I stayed when love started hurting me. I stayed until I disappeared, while you were already leaving here. I traced our future in broken lines, dreams erased by passing time. We promised forever, like it was free, never counted what it cost to me. If hearts could talk, mine would scream your name in every shattered dream. I'd give up all I learned to be strong, just to feel your arms once more. This is love scribbled in pain, carved in scars I couldn't explain. Every hope I tried to save, drowned in words that came too late. I wrote us down in shaking hands, believed in lies I couldn't stand. This is love scribbled in pain, still calling out your name. If loving you is how I fall, I'll hit the ground and feel it all. I won't deny the truth, I knew my deepest hurt was loving you. This is love scribbled in pain. 1,000 nights of quiet rain, I learned to live with empty space, but now without your face. If someday you read these lines, know you were my hardest goodbye. This is love scribbled in pain, and I still write it all again. So I'll close this book, but not the scar. Some love stay no matter how far. If my tears ever cross your way, there's just love scribbled in pain. It's quiet, but my mind won't sleep. Your shadow still knows where to find me. Every clock ticks like it's counting my regret. Every breath tastes like something I never said. Your sweater's folded where you left me before, so it smells like the rain and promises we wore. I trace your name on the fog of the glass, watching the present turn into the past. I told myself I'd be stronger by now, the time would teach my heart how to let you go. But every song on the radio knows I'm still here, loving you alone. I smile when they ask me if I'm okay. I lie like it's just another habit I learned, but inside your goodbye still replays a sentence unfinished, a page that still burns. I'm weeping in the margins of everything we were, writing tears where the world can't see the words between every line. There's a piece of you bleeding through the truth I never knew. I'm screaming softly so no one is, drowning my heart in unspoken fears. I read our story till my hands shake, still weeping in the margins of love we couldn't say. I passed the places we used to call ours, same street lights, different stars. The cafe still plays the song you love. It hits me harder than I thought it would. Your laugh still lives in the cracks of my mind, a sudden echo I never leave behind. I see your face in strangers I pass, heavy almost you makes my heart collapse. They say love fades if you don't hold on, but mine stayed even when words I meant. I'd circle every chance we missed and beg the ending to coexist. I'm weeping in the margins of everything we were. My heart's a book full of unanswered words. Between every line there's a memory still asking why you couldn't stay with me. I'm breaking quietly, page by page, love handwritten in invisible pain. No one sees what these pages take. Still weeping in the margins of love we couldn't save. Love is a lesson, I failed the test. I knew your flaws, I loved you less. No more than that. I stay when it hurt, I stay when it bled. I stayed till my heart had nothing left. You said forever like it was a song, but the melody didn't last that long. Now every promise sounds out of tune, played in a room that still smells like you. Do you ever read what we used to be? Do the pages still cry when you think of me? Or did you close a book without a scar? While I memorized who we are, I trade every night. I learned to be strong just to hear you say my name once more. But wishes don't write a different end, they just tear the paper again and again and again. I'm weeping in the margins of every goodbye, where love fades slowly line by line. Every silence says what you couldn't say, every tear knows why you walked away. I'm holding on to letters never sent, to words that died before they meant. If loving you was my only mistake, I'd make it again for your name's sake. So I'll close the book, but not the pain. Some stories ache even when they end. If you ever find these tears someday, know they lived where love still stayed. I'm not asking you to come back again, I just needed you to know where I've been. Still weeping in the margins quietly of a love that will always remember me. Midnight finds me wide awake again, talking to the ceiling like a friend. Every thought keeps circling your name, like it's written where I feel the pain. The city sleeps, but my heart won't lie. Your goodbye still echoes every night. I fold my dreams where we used to be, between the lines of our memories. I tried to erase you page by page, but love doesn't fade, it's dead. Every promise that we couldn't keep still breathes inside of me. They say time heals everything, but time just taught me how to pretend. I learned how to smile in public and cry when the day finally ends. And walk past the places we used to know, same old streets, but I walk alone. Your laughter hides in familiar song. Every note reminds me where I'm wrong. Your ghost still sleeps on my side of the bed, whispers things we never said. I hold my breath when the nights grow cold, missing hands I used to hold. If loving you was a crime I chose, I'd plead guilty, I suppose. Because even now, through all this hate, my heart still knows your shape. If I could rewrite the truth we lost, I'd underline what love still costs. I'd change the ending, steal the page before goodbye, learn my name. This is love, scribbled in pain. Every tear, a fragile phrase between the words I couldn't say. Your memory still remains. I try to burn the letters down, but ashes spell your name somehow. This is love, scribbled in pain, a fire I can't escape. Soft piano, distant strings, slow breathing space. Do you ever think of me at night, when the world is quiet, when the stars don't shine? Do you feel the weight of what we were? Or did my love mean less than yours? I stayed when it was hard to breathe. I stayed when love started hurting me. I stayed until I disappeared, while you were already leaving here. I traced our future in broken lines, dreams erased by passing time. We promised forever like it was free, never counting what it cost to me. If hearts could talk, mine would scream your name in every shattered dream. I'd give up all I learned to be strong, just to feel your arms once more. This is love, scribbled in pain, carved in scars I couldn't explain. Every hope I try to save, drowned in words that came too late. I wrote us down in shaking hands, believed in lies I couldn't stand. This is love, scribbled in pain, still calling out your name. If loving you is how I'll hit the ground and feel it all. I won't deny the truth. I know my deepest hurt was loving you. This is love, scribbled in pain, 1,000 nights of quiet rain. I learned to live with empty space, but not without your face. If someday you read these lines, know you were my hardest goodbye. This is love, scribbled in pain, and I'd still write it all again. So I'll close this book, but not the scar. Some love stay, no matter how far. If my tears ever cross your way, they're just love, scribbled in pain. I stare at the letter I wrote to you, every line a confession I never knew. The ink has faded just like your smile, and every word feels heavy with denial. I tried to erase the mistakes we made, rewriting love in the shade of yesterday, but some pages refuse to turn. And the lessons I learned I had to burn. I thought time would heal the space between your heart and mine in this place, but every tick of the clock mocks my pain, reminding me love can't be trained. I held my heart in drafts and lines, hoping you notice in time, but apologies whispered too low, and the last chapter closed before you know. This is a love revised too late, corrected in sorrow, haunted by fate. Every memory edited with care, still the tears show up everywhere. I try to rewrite the words we lost, paid every price, counted every cost. This is a love revised too late, a story I can't recreate. The cafe where we shared our dreams now only echoes in silent screams. The chair across feels empty tonight, a ghost of you in the fading light. I rearrange the moments in my mind, hoping a different choice I find. But love doesn't bend to my hand, it slips away like waves from sand. I wanted to tell you before it's gone, before our melody loses its song, but I hesitate to fear the reply. And now all I do is wonder why. If I could turn the clock around, erase the silence that held us down, I'd write the words, I'd make them stay, before the night took you away. This is a love revised too late, every apology drowned in fate. Every line I tried to amend couldn't reach the heart at the end. I try to redraw the story of us, hoping the ink could forgive my trust. This is a love revised too late, a flame I couldn't reignite. I see your face and strangers passing by, hear your laugh when the wind sighs. I whisper your name in empty rooms, hoping somehow the pain resumes. If love could be drafted, I'd start anew, rewrite every moment I lost with you. But love doesn't follow my plan, it fades like footprints in the sand. I traced the outline of our past, wrote the words I wished would last, but every sentence trembled and shook. Every line reminded me of the look you gave when I delayed, the love I held, the choice I swayed. I'm left with margins filled with regret, and chapters I'll never forget. This is a love revised too late, every memory, every heartache. Between the lines I try to say, but love cannot be rewritten or brave. I folded letters I never sent, prayed for chances that were spent. This is a love revised too late, a story written in endless ache. I close my eyes and relive our time, every word, every silent crime. The revisions don't heal, they only stay, a love that couldn't find its way. This is a love revised too late, every goodbye, every twist of fate. I'd give the world to change the past, but some loves are never meant to last. If someday you read these lines, know I loved you beyond the sign. This is a love revised too late, a heart that learned, but learned too late. So I'll put down the pen and let it lie. Some love stories never truly die, Even when the ink runs dry, our love revives, too late, still cries. I stare at the letters I wrote to you. Every line a confession I never knew. The ink has faded, just like your smile, and every word feels heavy with denial. I try to erase the mistakes we made, rewriting love in the shade of yesterday. But some pages refused to turn, and the lessons I learned I had to burn. I thought time would heal the space between your heart and mine in this place, but every tick of the clock marks my pain, reminding me love can't be trained. And I held my heart in drafts and lines, hoping you notice in time. But apologies whispered too low, and the last chapter closed before you know. This is a love revised too late, corrected in sorrow, haunted by fate. Every memory edited with care, still the tears show up everywhere. I try to rewrite the words we lost, paid every price, counted every cost. This is a love revised too late, a story I can't recreate. The cafe where we shared our dreams now only echoes and silent screams. The chair across feels empty tonight, a ghost of you in the fading light. I rearrange the moments in my mind, hoping a different choice I'd find. But love doesn't bend to my hand, it slips away like waves from sand. I wanted to tell you before it's gone, before our melody loses its song, but I hesitated, feared the reply, and now all I do is wonder why. If I could turn the clock around, erase the silence that held us down, I'd write the words, I'd make them stay before the night took you away. This is a love revised too late, every apology drowned in faith. Every line I tried to amend couldn't reach the heart at the end. I tried to redraw the story of us, hoping the ink could forgive my trust. This is a love revised too late, a flame I couldn't reignite. I see your face in strangers passing by, hear you laugh when the wind sighs. I whisper your name in empty rooms, hoping somehow the pain resumes. If love could be drafted, I'd start anew, rewrite every moment I lost with you. But love doesn't follow my plan, it fades like footprints in the sand. I traced the outline of our past, wrote the words I wish would last, but every sentence trembled and shook. Every line reminded me of the look you gave when I delayed, the love I held, the choice I swayed. I'm left with margins filled with regret, and chapters I'll never forget. This is a love revised too late, every memory, every heartache. Between the lines I try to save, but love cannot be rewritten or braved. I folded letters I never sent, prayed for chances that were spent. I give the world to change the past, but some loves are never meant to last. If someday you read these lines, know I loved you beyond the signs. This is a love revised too late, a heart that learned, but learned too late. Some love stories never truly die, even when the ink runs dry. A love revised too late still cries. The city is quiet, lights dim low. I walk these streets where shadows grow. Every step echoes memories of you. In a world that sleeps, I'm still awake and blue. The clock ticks softly, time moves slow, but inside my heart, it won't let go. I reach for your hand that's not there, and breathe in the silence, heavy in the air. I thought the night would ease the pain, but stars remind me you won't come again. Every street lamp casts a lonely glow, highlighting the places we used to know. If the night could speak, it would say your name. Every shadow whispers that nothing's the same. I hold my breath, hoping you'll appear, but the world sleeps and I'm still here. When the world sleeps, I cry in silence, every tear a note of defiance. Memories play in the dark like a song of a love that was right but came out wrong. I reach for your voice in the empty night, but echoes vanish before they take flight. When the world sleeps, I remain awake, counting the pieces of my heart you didn't take. The cafe where we laughed, now closed and bare. I sit alone, whispering to empty chairs. The wind carries fragments of your laugh, but each one slips through like a photograph. I trace our memories on foggy glass. Every image of us fades as hours pass. I try to rewrite the story in my head, but love doesn't come back once it's fled. If love had a pause, I'd press rewind. Cherish each moment, leave regrets behind. But the clock keeps moving, cruel and fast, and I'm left here, holding the past. If I could speak to the night, it would hear my plea. Every word meant for you, whisper to me. I hope somehow the wind carries my cries while the world sleeps under moonlit skies. When the world sleeps, my heart beats lonely. Every memory's a shadow slowly owning me. I replay our laughter, our fights, our pain, holding on to love that can't remain. I light a candle in the dark of my room. Its flicker dances like a fading bloom. When the world sleeps, I remain awake, haunted by the choices we didn't make. I see your face in every passing stranger, hear your name in whispers of danger. I call out in dreams where you still stay, but morning steals you away. If hearts could pause, mine would freeze, hold you close in the midnight breeze. But time doesn't bend to the love we crave. It leaves me wandering, lost and brave. The letters I wrote, never sent, every word a fragment of lament. I imagine you reading them in the dark, but reality left me with only a mark. The moon witnesses my quiet despair, every tear falling, floating in air. I wish I could hear you say it's okay, but silence answers what words can't say. When the world sleeps, I cry in the dark, every heartbeat a fading spark. Memories replay, relentless and deep, of promises broken, of love I keep. I whisper your name to the empty night, hoping the stars will carry it right. When the world sleeps, I am alone in a heart that still aches for a home. I close my eyes, the world drifts by, every street, every shadow, every sight. I cling to echoes that won't return, a love still burning, a heart that yearns. When the world sleeps, I breathe in pain, counting the drops of a silent rain. If love could speak, it would say my name, but silence is all that remains. I'll wait until the night finds me alone, holding pieces of a love overthrown. When the world sleeps, I am awake, with a heart that only a memory can take. So I'll walk these streets till dawn breaks through. Some nights are endless, but memories are true. When the world sleeps, I'll still keep you near, in whispers of love only I can hear. The city is quiet, lights dim low. I walk these streets where shadows grow. Every step echoes memories of you. In a world that sleeps, I'm still awake and blue. The clock ticks softly, time moves slow, but inside my heart it won't let go. I reach for your hand that's not there, and breathe in the silence, heavy in the air. I thought the night would ease the pain, but stars remind me you won't come again. Every street lamp casts a lonely glow, highlighting the places we used to know. If the night could speak, it would say your name. Every shadow whispers that nothing's the same. I hold my breath, hoping you'll appear, but the world sleeps, and I'm still here. When the world sleeps, I cry in silence, every tear a note of defiance. dark like a song of a love that wasn't right but came out wrong. I reach for your voice in the empty night, but echoes vanish before they take flight. When the world sleeps, I remain awake, counting the pieces of my heart you didn't take. The cafe where we laughed, now closed and bare. I sit alone, whispering to empty chairs. The wind carries fragments of your laugh, but each one slips through like a photograph. I trace our memories on foggy glass. Every image of us fades as hours pass. I try to rewrite the story in my head, but love doesn't come back once it's fled. If love had a pause, I'd press rewind, cherish each moment, leave regrets behind. But the clock keeps moving, cruel and fast, and I'm left here holding the past. If I could speak to the night, it would hear my plea. Every word meant for you, whispered to me. I hope somehow the wind carries my cries while the world sleeps under moonlit skies. When the world sleeps, my heart beats lonely. Every memory's a shadow slowly owning me. I replay our laughter, our fights, our pain, holding on to love that can't remain. I light a candle in the dark of my room. Its flicker dances like a fading bloom. When the world sleeps, I remain awake, haunted by the choices we didn't make. I see your face in every passing stranger, hear your name in whispers of danger. I call out in dreams where you still stay, but morning steals you away. If hearts could pause, mine would freeze, hold you close in the midnight breeze. But time doesn't bend to the love we crave. It leaves me wandering, lost and brave. The letters I wrote, never sent, every word a fragment of lament. I imagine you reading them in the dark, but reality left me with only a mark. The moon witnesses my quiet despair, every tear falling, floating in air. I wish I could hear you say it's okay, but silence answers what words can't say. When the world sleeps, I cry in the dark, every heartbeat a fading spark. Memories replay, relentless and deep, of promises broken, of love I keep. I whisper your name to the empty night, hoping the stars will carry it right. When the world sleeps, I am alone in a heart that still aches for a home. I close my eyes, the world drifts by, every street, every shadow, every side. I cling to echoes that won't return, a love still burning, a heart that yearns. And when a world sleeps, I breathe in pain, counting the drops of a silent rain. If love could speak, it would say my name, but silence is all that remains. I'll wait until the night finds me alone, holding pieces of a love overthrown. When the world sleeps, I am awake, with a heart that only your memory can take. So I'll walk these streets till dawn breaks through. Some nights are endless, but memories are true. When the world sleeps, I'll still keep you near, in whispers of love only I can hear. The streets are empty, the night holds its breath. I walk alone, tracing the path of our steps. Every shadow whispers your name softly, yet the world stays quiet, holding its secrecy. The cafe we love now sleeps in the dark, chairs stacked high, memories left like marks. I pass the window, see reflections of us. frozen in time, like a photograph of trust. I wanted to tell you everything I felt, but silence built walls that I could not melt. Every unspoken word is a stone I carry, a love untold yet still necessary. If the night could speak, it would cry my pain, every tear falling like quiet rain. I reach for echoes to slip through my hands, silent farewells, the hardest plans. Silent farewells, hearts breaking in the dark. Every memory leaves a permanent mark. I speak to the wind, hoping it will carry you near, but silence answers and you disappear. I fold the letters I never sent, every phrase a fragment of lament. Silent farewells, unspoken goodbyes, a love that lives in the spaces between our eyes. The bench by the river still knows your weight. I sit and stare at reflections of fate. Water flows like the words we never said, every ripple a story left unread. Your laughter lingers in the quiet breeze, a haunting melody I can't appease. I trace your name on the fogged up glass, but the moment fades, too fragile to last. I wanted to hold you, to never let go, but fear kept me silent, though my heart knows. Now every night I walk alone, whispering truths you'll never be shown. If the stars could listen, they'd know my plea. Every heartbeat cries for what used to be. I hope the night carries my unspoken sighs, silent farewells where my sorrow lies. Silent farewells, hearts breaking in the dark. Every memory leaves a permanent mark. I call your name in the empty street, but silence answers cold and discreet. Every unvoiced word is a weight I hold, every story untold, every pain retold. Silent farewells, a love we can't repeat, a story that ends where our hearts meet. I dream of a night where we finally speak, where your hand finds mine, heart's no longer weak. But morning breaks and takes you away, leaving me in shadows where I stay. I replay every moment, wishing for change, trying to rewrite a love that feels strange. But silence doesn't bend to desire, it leaves me cold, lost in the fire. Every letter I wrote I never sent, every tear a mark of my lament. I imagined you hearing the words I feared, but the silence remained my heart seared. If love could speak, mine would plead for every moment, every need. But fate writes chapters without consent, and silent farewells are all that's meant. Silent farewells, hearts breaking in the night. Every shadow remembers our light. I whisper to the stars, hoping they hear, but silence answers crystal clear. I fold the past into invisible lines, every tear rhythm, every heartbeat a sign. Silent farewells, a love unspoken, in the quiet our hearts remain broken. Fades away, every shadow of you is here to stay. I cling to the echoes of trapped in my chest. Every goodbye I never confessed. I walk these nights alone and deep, holding on to love while the world sleeps. Even when silence answers my call, I remember our story, embracing it all. Silent farewells, hearts quietly ache, a love unspoken, impossible to remake. So I wander the night, listening to the breeze. Every whisper reminds me of what leaves. Silent farewells, yet love still keeps in my heart while the world sleeps. The streets are empty, the night holds its breath. I walk alone, tracing the path of our steps. Every shadow whispers your name softly, yet the world stays quiet, holding its secrecy. The cafe we love now sleeps in the dark. Chairs stacked high, memories left like marks. I pass the window, see reflections of us, frozen in time, like a photograph of trust. I wanted to tell you everything I felt, but silence built walls that I could not melt. Every unspoken word is a stone I carry, a love untold yet still necessary. If the night could speak, it would cry my pain. Every tear falling like quiet rain. I reach for echoes that slip through my hands. Silence farewells the hardest plans. Silent farewells, hearts breaking in the dark. Every memory leaves a permanent mark. I speak to the wind, hoping it will carry you near, but silence answers and you disappear. I fold the letters I never sent, every phrase a fragment of lament. Silent farewells, unspoken goodbyes, a love that lives in the spaces between our eyes. The bench by the river still knows your way. I sit and stare at reflections of fate. Water flows like the words we never said. Every ripple, a story left unread. Your laughter lingers in the quiet breeze, a haunting melody I can't appease. I trace your name on the fogged up glass, but the moment fades, too fragile to last. I wanted to hold you, to never let go, but fear kept me silent, though my heart knows. Now every night I walk alone, whispering truths you'll never be shown. If the stars could listen, they know my plea. Every heartbeat cries for what used to be. I hope the night carries my unspoken sighs. Silent farewells where my sorrow lies. Silent farewells, hearts breaking in the dark. Every memory leaves a permanent mark. I call your name in the empty street, but silence answers cold and discreet. Every unvoiced word is a weight I hold, every story untold, every pain retold. Silent farewells, a love we can't repeat, a story that ends where our hearts meet. I dream of a night where we finally speak, where your hand finds mine, ours no longer weak. But morning breaks and takes you away, leaving me in shadows where I stay. I replay every moment, wishing for change, trying to rewrite a love that feels strange. But silence doesn't bend to desire, it leaves me cold, lost in the fire. Every letter I wrote, I never sent, every tear a mark of my lament. I imagined you hearing the words I feared, but the silence remained, my heart seared. Love could speak, mine would plead for every moment, every need. But fate writes chapters without consent, and silent farewells are all that's meant. Silent farewells, hearts breaking in the night. Every shadow remembers our light. I whisper to the stars, hoping they hear, but silence answers crystal clear. I fold the past into invisible lines, every tear a rhythm, every heartbeat a sign. Silent farewells, a love unspoken in the quiet. Our hearts remain broken. I close my eyes, the world fades away. Every shadow of you is here to stay. I cling to the echoes of what could be, a love untold, silent farewells, words trapped in my chest. Every goodbye I never confessed. I walk these nights alone and deep, holding on to love while the world sleeps. Even when silence answers my call, I remember our story, embracing it all. Silent farewells, hearts quietly ache, a love unspoken, impossible to remake. So I wander the night, listening to the breeze. Every whisper reminds me of what leaves. Every unspoken word is a stone I carry in my heart while the world sleeps.